Hi everyone, today we will discuss about how we can sync data within all subscribers and synchronize data extensions in Marketing Cloud. And also we'll understand why this use case is important to have in our Marketing Cloud business unit. Okay, so let's get started. So first, let's understand why the flow of data in Marketing Cloud from CRM. So we know that we use synchronized data extensions to use the CRM data in our Marketing Cloud instance. And when we send out the email to all the records present in our synchronized data extension, all those records will be added in our all subscriber list if they already do not exist in the all subscriber list. Again, we cannot directly use synchronized data extensions to send out emails. We will have to create another data extension in which we can filter out the records from synchronized data extension using SQL activity, and then we can send out the email using that data extension. So once we have the records in all subscribers, and let's say if someone go and change the email address in CRM for any one of the record, so what will happen then? The record will be updated in synchronized data extension, but that same record will not be updated in the all subscriber list because Marketing Cloud do not update the email address in all subscriber list from synchronized data extension, and the record is already present in all subscriber list with the old email address. So now the problem which we'll face is that if I try to send email to the updated email address to the updated record, Marketing Cloud will always end up sending the email to the email address present in all subscriber list. So this is going to create a problem where we will always end up sending the emails to the wrong subscribers to the wrong email address. So how do we resolve this? So we have to do a quick fix in our Marketing Cloud business unit to resolve this problem. So the thing is that first we'll have to identify the records which were changed in synchronized data extension and all subscribers. So the records which are different in synchronized data extension and all subscriber list, first we'll have to identify them using the SQL activity, and then we'll have to put all those records in a single data extension. Once we identify that these records are updated, right? So we just need a script activity to update the records in the all subscriber list. So these are the two things that we need to do to have this hustle, to have our instance hustle free. So let's quickly look into the Marketing Cloud instance, how we can achieve that. So this is our Marketing Cloud instance. In this, we have our lead synchronized data extension. In this, if I may show you that there is a data extension, there is a lead record in my CRM, which is having an email address bsync at bsync20@gmail.com, and in our Marketing Cloud instance in lead synchronized data extension, this is the same email address present. But against this email address, I have a different against this record, I have a different email address present in my all subscriber list. If I want to go ahead and identify that, what we just need to do, we need to run our SQL activity. So if I show you the SQL activity, it is doing nothing but it is comparing the records in all subscribers and synchronized data extensions where email address is not equal and our subscriber key, or we can say our ID is equal. So where our ID is equal in the all subscriber list and synchronized data extensions, but the email address is not correct, is not equal. This SQL activity is identifying those records and putting in a data extension that is different records sync all subs. I just finish it, save it, and I'll run this activity once and see. So before this demo, I changed the email address of one record in lead that was updated in the leads synchronized data extension correctly. That is this email address, but it was not updated in the all subscriber. So if I run this activity, I can see in my data extension that there should be one record in this data extension. Once this activity completes, I should have the record in that data extension. Marketing Cloud is sometimes slow on running a simple SQL activity is just this is comparing a big data because in our all subscribers, very often we have plenty of data available. So to run this activity on all the records, it might take a couple of minutes. Let's see. So it'll still take some time. This is not run yet. So till the time this activity runs, let's do one thing. We can understand the script activity which we have written, and then we can understand how these records are getting inserted in this data extension. So this is the data extension in which we will be having the ID and email address of the records which were changed in synchronized data extension and which are different in all subscriber list. So we will move to our code. Let's just see last time if this is, yep, this is completed. So if I go ahead and see in my, yeah, I have one record which I showed you that this record I changed in CRM and this is different in all subscribers. Yeah. So this record is different in my synchronized data extension, which is having a different email address in my all subscribers. So our motive should be that this email address should be updated in my all subscriber. If I go ahead and see on this subscriber key, if I go and check the all subscriber list, the email address will be different. If I can search. So the record, I think it should hold the B horizontal. Yeah, bshekhawat@horizontal.com. This is my email address present in all subscribers, but in my CRM, I have updated it to Bhupendra Singh at 20@gmail.com, which is the same present in my all subscriber list. Sorry, in my synchronized data extensions as well. And this is the different record in all subscriber and CN, which I have pulled out. Now I have to update this email address in my all subscriber list using script activity. So now let's just move to the code that we have written to update the record in our all subscribers. So first in the DE key, we will be doing it basically using the WS proxy, and WS proxy is nothing but a native object created by Marketing Cloud. So you can do majority of the SOAP actions using WS proxy, apart from just email sends and all those stuffs. Rest majority of the things you can do by WS proxy, and this removes the hassle of creating API packages, getting the authentication key and all those things. So WS proxy is native to Marketing Cloud, and this best practice to use it. So firstly, I have written my data extension key, external key, in which my different record is present, and the records are present in this data extension, which I want to update in my all subscriber list. And this is doing nothing but I am retrieving the records first, which is calling the object type calls and object type and calls. And object type is holding my data extension, and calls is holding my attribute values, which I want to call. That is ID and email address. So you will see that we are using a loop inside the loop to have a batch function. This is just because WS proxy in one go pulls out a certain amount of records. And if you have many records present in a data extension, if you want to retrieve those, it's a good practice to have batch function initiated, so that after every batch there is a new batch going on, and you can have all the data retrieved from your whatever object you are retrieving the data. So this is a good thing if you want to use, but this is just because WS proxy gives out a specific number of amount of records in one batch. And once we have the retrieved data, we will just pull out and we have stored that data in a variable that is data. And on data results, we have the values of email address and subscriber key. So I will just pull out the values and store them in a specific variable. So now in our variables, we have the values of subscriber key and email. Now these values should be updated in the all subscriber list. So I have created a function that is calling the two objects. First is the sub and the second object is option. Sub object is nothing but it is giving the direction to the function that on this subscriber key, this email address should be updated. And email address is nothing but the updated email address. In this variable, we have entered our updated email address, which we have retrieved from our data extension. So this should be updated in our also against this subscriber, where the list ID is this list ID is nothing but the list ID of your all subscriber list, and the status of the list is active. And the option is holding the operation action that you want to perform. That is save action. That is, I want to update the subscriber and the all subscriber list where the path is this. So once this function runs, we should have the email address updated in the all subscriber list. So I have used the cloud pages to run this because, and I have used Dropbox file where I have put my all the desktop files, and this was one of the file which I have created on my desktop, that is sync and all subscriber update. So I have used the file to treat as content using the mscript function in the cloud page. And if I go ahead and see the output of the cloud page, I can see that sub key and email address of the data from the data extension, and the response status is okay. So if I go and check now against the subscriber key, the email address in the all subscriber list, it should be updated. Previously it was bshekhawat@horizontal.com. Now it should be my personal email address. That is pupendrasingh20@gmail.com. Yes, so my email address is updated in this all subscriber list. And again, you can write the same code in your script activity in automation and have the automation running. So this was our use case where we were updating our email address from synchronized data extensions to all subscribers. This can be useful if you have some other attributes also updated in the CRM, that can be name or email opt-out, opt-in, or something like that, which are very important for you to update in our CRM, update in our marketing cloud instance. So that is how you do it. Thank you so much for joining in.